Are you ready for an exciting weekend of racing? This weekend is the final NASCAR championship in the current playoff format for the weekend of October 30th to November 2nd of 2025. This weekend is the championship races in the Cup, Xfinity, and Truck Series. Last Friday, in the Truck Series Slim Jim 200 at Martinsville Speedway, Corey Heim led a race-high 77 laps for his 11th win of the season. He is now only 6 laps led away from tying Mike Skinner's record of 1,533 laps led. Caden Honeycutt second, securing his spot in the Championship 4, and Lane Riggs third would not advance to the Championship 4. In Championship 4 in the Truck Series are Caden Honeycutt, Tyler Ankrum, Ty Majeski, and Corey Heim. Good luck to those drivers on Friday night. Last Saturday in the Xfinity Series IAA and Ritchie Brothers 250 at Martinsville Speedway, Taylor Gray would lead a race-high 52 laps for his first career Xfinity Series win. Sammy Smith second and Brandon Jones third. Both drivers would miss out on the Championship 4. The Xfinity Series Championship 4 are Carson Kvapil, Jesse Love, Connor Zilich, and Justin Allgaier. Good luck to those drivers on Saturday. Last Sunday in the Cup Series Xfinity 500, William Byron dominated the race, leading 304 laps for the win, and advanced to the Championship 4 next Sunday in Phoenix. Ryan Blaney second, and Chase Elliott third. Both were in a must-win position and will miss out on the Championship 4 this season. Kyle Larson, William Byron, Chase Briscoe, and Denny Hamlin are your Championship 4 drivers for the race on Sunday. Good luck to those drivers this weekend. On Thursday night is the Truck Series practice at 7:35 p.m. Eastern Time, with no coverage for that event. Friday is not only the Truck Championship, it is Halloween. Events start at 3:35 p.m. Eastern Time for the truck qualifying on FS2. Xfinity practice is at 4:35 p.m. Eastern Time on the CW app. Cup practice is at 5:35 p.m. Eastern Time on True TV. The 2025 Craftsman Truck Series Championship is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on FS1. On Saturday, the Xfinity qualifying is at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the CW app. Cup Series qualifying is at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on True TV. The final Xfinity Series race this season, before a name change to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, is the Xfinity Series Championship race at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on the CW. Final race of the 2025 NASCAR season is the Cup Series Championship on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on NBC. NASCAR will be back on February 1st for the clash at Bowman Gray Stadium on Fox. We have very nice weather for the final race weekend of the season, highs in the upper 80s and lows in the mid-60s with clear skies all weekend long. Once again, no threat of weather delays for any of the races this weekend. In the 2024 Truck Series Championship at Phoenix Raceway, Ty Majeski dominated the race, leading 132 laps for the win, and the Truck Series Championship. Corey Heim, who had the most wins on the year, was second, and Christian Eckes, who was the regular season champion, was third. In the 2025 Craftsman Truck Series Championship race, I decided to go with the wild cards first. I think the winner of the race will come from one of the playoff drivers. My first wild card is Ty Majeski. Majeski, who dominated the race last year and won his first truck title, should not be overlooked. Even though he has not won a race this year, I think his experience from last year will play a role in that race on Friday. The second wild card is Lane Riggs. Riggs didn't make the playoff 4, but will definitely be in the mix for the race win. With 3 wins on the season, and in many races a threat to beat Heim, I would not overlook him for his 4th win of the year. My pick for the winner of the race is Corey Heim. There are many reasons to go with Heim, but most importantly is the fact that we have never seen anyone dominate the Truck Series like Heim has this year. This season, Heim has the record as of now at 11 wins in a season. Could be 12 with the win on Friday. Has led a lap in every race this season, which is incredible. I have no doubt he will lead a lap on Friday. He is only 7 laps short of breaking Mike Skinner's record of laps led in a single season of 1,533 in 1996. After the checkered flag flies on Friday night at Phoenix Raceway, I believe that Corey Heim will be your 2025 NASCAR Truck Series champion. This, in my opinion, is the biggest slam dunk pick for a champion this weekend in any of the series. Now, somebody needs to go get him a full-time ride next season. It is not clear what his plans are for the next season. All I could find was a part-time schedule in the Truck, Xfinity, and Cup series. As of now, nothing is finalized for Heim next season. In the 2024 Xfinity Series Championship race, Riley Herbst would make a last lap pass on Justin Allgaier, leading a total of 167 laps for the race win. Justin Allgaier with the second place finish was your 2025 Xfinity Series champion, and Eric Almirola third. This is the last year that Xfinity will be the title sponsor of the series. Next year they move to the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. With this being the last race sponsored by Xfinity, we have the 2025 championship race at Phoenix Raceway. With the first wild card, I have the second place driver from this race last year and the 2024 Xfinity Series champion Justin Allgaier. Allgaier has 3 wins on the season, and with the championship last year, Allgaier is always a threat to win. With wins in 2017 and 2019 at this track, and a 10th place overall finish on this track, he is definitely a threat to win back-to-back titles on Saturday. The second wildcard is a shock to the system. Connor Zilisch had 18 straight top 5 finishes this year and 10 wins. He wanted to be known for more than just a dominant road course driver, and he certainly has done that, winning at Pocono, Worldwide Technology, Daytona Summer, although Parker Kligerman was driving when he got the checkered flag, Dover, and Indy Motor Speedway. He certainly proved that he was more than a road course driver. I just think that there is one driver that will get his first championship on Saturday. A first NASCAR title may have to wait for Zilisch if my picks pan out. Jesse Love is my pick for the win on Saturday. In the Xfinity race, with 1 win on the season at the season opening Daytona race and 3 poles at Talladega, Daytona, and Iowa, I think he will be your 2025 Phoenix Championship race winner. On June 27, 2020, at the Utah Motorsports campus, Jesse Love would win his first ARCA race in the ARCA West Series, a win I was in attendance for, and would go on to win the West Championship that year, repeating that success in 2021. In 2022, Jesse Love was part-time in the ARCA Series. In 2023, Jesse Love won 10 races in the ARCA Menards Series on his way to the championship. Jesse Love is no longer a driver to watch, but is my pick to win his first Xfinity title on Saturday. Although I would not be surprised if one of the other drivers took home the title. I just think Love is going to do enough on Saturday to win the race and become the 2025 Xfinity Series champion. When the dust settled on the 2024 Cup Championship race at Phoenix, Joey Logano, who was gifted a playoff lifeline when Alex Bowman's car was too light in post-race inspection at the Roval, would end up leading the second most laps on the day for his 3rd Cup title. This started the conversation on how the playoff system was flawed and should be done away with. The 2023 champion Ryan Blaney was 2nd and William Byron 3rd. In the 2025 Cup Series Championship race at Phoenix Raceway, the first wildcard is Ryan Blaney. In 2024 and 23, Blaney finished 2nd. In 7 races since February of 2022, Blaney has the best average of any active driver at this track at 6.4. With his success at this track, I think he can be a playoff driver spoiler and win the race. In the long run, I think a playoff driver will win the race for the title. William Byron is my second wildcard pick. He won the Spring 2023 race and finished 3rd at this race last season. I don't have him winning as it is difficult to win back-to-back races in the Cup Series. My pick to win the race is 2-time Phoenix winner in 2012 and 2019, The driver with the most Cup wins this season was 6. He also got his 60th career win a few weeks back at Las Vegas. Denny Hamlin is my pick to win. I think that it is finally his time to win that elusive Cup championship and put an exclamation point on his resume as a NASCAR Hall of Fame driver. Love him or hate him, Hamlin has been an incredible driver over his 21 years. If he doesn't win this year, I think that he will not have another chance like this to be a Cup champion. Take a look at all the drivers who have made the championship 4 in the Craftsman Truck Series, Xfinity Series, and the Cup Series. Let me know who you have winning the races this weekend and who your championship picks are in any of the series in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching.